It's actually not going to be a money method or anything like that. I actually want to explain a little bit of the game mechanics and what you should do in different situations. For example, in live submit or anything like that, or you want more cash or you want better loot. Honestly, this is going to be pretty basic, and you will have to be over, literally hit icon 1. If you're still in the followers section, I would recommend you just keep grinding with street race or something like that before you get to icon, and then you can come to this video and learn more. Only thing that you can do is pretty much parts, which I'll talk about that in this video, but that is about it. You cannot work on your icon points. Icon points are very important for one reason. Actually, there's multiple reasons. So for one, it really depends, and this is where you have to really kind of think of what you want to do. For example, do you really need cash? What you want to do is hold square or whatever it's on Xbox, it should tell you at the bottom, or PC, and then just invest all of it by pressing R2 to pretty much increase that step. And you can just go, as you can see, to pretty much, I think it's like 21.8% extra cash. But you really have to think kind of tactically about this, because if you want followers, you just get rid of these, okay? Make sure you get to a 280 performance card that can actually still do on ace without getting the extra boost that it needs. But if you have that 280 or 260 or a race like Harlem West where you pretty much need like 200 and you can still complete it on ace, honestly, if you're focusing on followers, use popularity. If you're focusing on money, use rich perk. If you're focusing on parts, focus on these two right here, okay? If you're focusing on time record, okay, time record, use all of these that you see down here. This is for time record only. This is for something like you want to be a time record time within a race that you really like. Sorry for the notifications on my phone. Let me put that on silence real quick. But yeah, and if you're asking what these two are for, these are for, how to explain it. So let's say you have a hobby challenge to collect live rewards, or you really need a parts for a car that you really need them. Like for example, you can't do a race on hard, so the best way to do, if you really can't be asked to grind on normal difficulty, is to look for live rewards. And obviously you want to increase this because it will give you like pretty much a massive boost to it. Massive boost to like the radius and your radar as well, you know, when it peeps and stuff like that, and the frequency on how frequent it appears on the map. So now that I explained this again, and I'll explain it again really quickly just to summarize up. Again, if you're using all of your points, for example 218 points on cash, your main objective is then to sweat out street races that are really short to get cash. If you got popularity 218, your main focus again is street race, fastest one you can find, Harlem West I recommend, but your main focus is gaining extra skill points and leveling up your icon points to go more and more into a higher level and unlocking crazy stuff. So popularity is more for like XP and extra icon points, and this is what I'm grinding for now. So basically, as you can see, I invest all my icon points to pretty much get more icon points to invest on top of that. The next thing is Gold Finder and Lucky. They are pretty much, as I've said, your loot. They are your loot. You want really good loot and you're fed up with just getting 1 or 2 things. This can increase to get like up to like 5 loots, and they all can be gold. So it's pretty crazy. This is for time record, all of this until here. This is all focused on sweaty, speedy car that you want to do on a street race. For example, that's how I do mine. I get like, I think I got something like top 50 in a race out of 300,000 players, so it's really good. And then this is for your free room, collecting live rewards and getting better parts. Over here, it's pretty basic. It's your average like tolerance when it comes to mud. What else is there? Drag, air, bulldozers. You'll get this 100% really quickly, but make sure you get them all done. There is literally, in my opinion, maybe the only one you need to focus on is tolerance, bulldozer, and drag. That's about it. And maybe muddy, because you might just go off-road a little bit, but that's it. Honestly, that is it in my opinion. For gameplay, I don't really know anything like this, so honestly, it kind of sucks. But only thing I can say is really do invest your skill points into skilled, because it will really improve your live submit points and stuff like that, honestly. So keep an eye on that one. Make sure you have a 25 because it's really important. Right, now that we've finished talking about icon points, let's get into parts. So parts, first of all, let me find a car that I have that it's kind of categorized. So if I can get to them really quick, sorry about this, I should have planned this. So here we go. So this car is my Lou car, the BMW M5 280 Performance, and as you can see, it's a set, and pressing the wrong one. As you can see, right where it says set bonus, it says multiply the followers earned by 2. So that is twice as you normally would get within a race. So again, that is really, really good. And as you can see, within the parts I've got in this gold part, I can actually have 5.1 extra in this one part. And then what was that, brake? And then you go into my I keep pressing the wrong one. And then you go into gearbox, and you've got what, 5.1 again. And then you go into your ECU, and you've got 6%. So honestly, this is how you do it. You try and get extra followers on each part. As you can see, it's that little arrows. You will see the B, and then next to it, it's like an arrow. That is what you want on each part. I'm not 100% sure you can get 2 of them on one part. For example, have 2 popularity on one part. I really want to research that and just make sure. So I can't really say 100%, but I have a feeling you might be able to, but don't take my word for it. Again, this is very expensive, but it's literally just a grinding thing. And if you really don't have the money, but you have the parts, just make sure you use all your points in investing more money. Honestly, I'm going to make this as short and sweet as possible, but if it goes on 10 minutes, please don't have a go at me about revenue, okay? It is what it is, okay? That's how you have to see it. Okay, again, let's say you're going for a world record. This is what I have. I have pretty much... which one is this one? Oh no, this is actually my live submit. This is my live submit build that I've got so far. So as you can see, 8.3 extra skill points, and I've got this on each car. It's pretty much that symbol with the lightning. So let me show you. So as you can see, each part has it again, and this is what you want. Okay, this is really, really what you want. And if you read at the bottom, multiply points in skills by 2. So for example, my mate on a live submit pulled about let me show you guys this. But let's go into the live submit and look at some of the races I did. So this is the one where I used the Lamborghini, as you saw, the multiplying skills tells. As you can see, I did 26,000, and here's my mate with no extra performances that gain you extra like 5.6%. So this is nothing, this is no performance. 13k. However, when I added my multiplier by 5% extra within the part, and this is what it got me, 26, nearly 27k. Like, that is insane, guys, honestly. So you have to understand that you need a car for each build. Of course, you really can't use that for something like a race, because it's not how points work. It's more based on time, really. So you kind of have to realize that. But I have tried it and it didn't work. So it is based on time, 100%. Don't worry. Okay. I think that's about it when it comes to parts as well, because that's pretty much how you're supposed to do it. So if you need a car to gain extra points while doing a live submit, you want parts that can give you extra on top. Again, if you really struggle to find parts, don't be scared to come to your timeline. They will give you gold sometimes, as you can see, purple. My next one will be gold, but this is a higher level. I think it's a 640 when they will start dropping this. Yeah, 610 is when they will start dropping gold parts as well. But purple isn't bad when you're really struggling. It can really make a difference. This is your final step of really knowing the game mechanics and kind of understanding it. So again, you want to go to a performance car, and then you want to press on pro settings. You unlock this icon 1, but this is very important. Some cars, your most easy modification is gearbox. Gearbox will really just absolutely change your car's performance. It will give you, like, sometimes I think the most I got is like 30 extra horsepower. That's literally doing nothing. No part. Let me put this one back to normal. -3, okay, but then we put it back. It's all good. So as you can see, if I was to have it on normal as the game gives it to you, I would lose around 3 top speed miles an hour, and then I will do my quarter mile within 0.04 seconds slow. And before anyone says, why would I care about that 0.004? Again, if someone has the same car as this one, but my stats are a little bit extra better, you have to understand that my car will have a higher chance of winning for Crew 2 races and stuff. So I've tried everything, as you can see over here. I'm still going for it. I'm pretty much going to 100% the game. I even got a plat on it now. But yeah, I'm planning to ace the game completely. And I do PvP as well. I need to get this one to platinum. But honestly, do take my word, okay? If nothing that I said makes sense, please comment down below, because I'm happy to talk to you about it. For you guys for watching this video, subscribing, liking, and I really do hope the best on your live submits, future live submits, and the new update that's going to come out for Chase. Honestly, thank you so much. Please share, subscribe, like, and stuff, all the good stuff. Please let me know if you actually understood anything, if you found this helpful, if you shared it with a mate or something to help him out. I've actually been requested to do this video because one of my mates was struggling to understand how icon points and parts and stuff like that really made the difference and how to use them properly. So I feel like making a video on it and explaining how I use it personally. I feel like that's the best way to show you guys, and maybe I can probably get some advice if I'm doing it wrong, or help others who are doing it completely wrong. But yeah, I think that's about it. I would just want to say a massive thank you, and I'll let you guys do your grinding now. Have fun.
I got what you like, yeah. Don't put up a fight, no. You get in my way, I'ma feed you to the monster. I'm normal during the day, but